capital Y of 1 is equal. Now coming to this one, x of n is equal to this one. Already we have seen for x of n is equal to x of z. For x of n is equal to x of z. What about this x of n by 2 or an, x of an? The corresponding value we have seen is equal to z to the power 1 by a. Corresponding is equal to z to the power 1 by a or x of n by a. X of n by a. The corresponding is your x of z square. X of z power a. Z to the power a. Corresponding you may get is the x of z to the power a. So here they have given y of z is equal to x of z square. So we can write directly y of n is equal to x of n divided by 2. Y of n is equal to x of n divided by 2. So this can be represented as the minus 1 by 10 whole to the power n by 2 u of n by 2. What they are asking, y of 3 is equal to simply minus 1 by 10 whole to the power 3 by 2 minus 1 by 10 whole to the power 3 by 2 into u of 3 by 2. So this value equal to something minus 1 by 10 whole to the power 3 by 2 into u of 1.5. What is the u of 1.5? U of 1.5 may not exist because u of n exists only in the integer values 1, 2, 3 like that. So this value is going to be 0 simply. Coming to this one, x of n is equal to this one. They have given y of n is equal to x square of n. Directly you can write this y of n is equal to 2 power minus n into u of n whole square. 2 power minus n into u of n whole square. This value is equal to simply 2 to the power minus 2n. 2 to the power minus 2n. U square of n is equal to u of n only, since 1 square is equal to 1 only. 2 power minus 2n u of n. From this one they ask you to calculate the y of 1. What is the Fourier transform of this one? Y of z is equal to simply z divided by z minus 1 by 4. 2 power minus 2 is equal to 1 by 4 only. 1 by 4. What they are asking, y of 1. Capital Y of 1 they are asking, simply by substituting z is equal to 1, you have capital Y of 1 is equal to 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4. This is equal to 4 divided by 3. This is equal to 4 divided by 3. Or you can calculate this y of 1 can be called as the summation n is equal to from minus infinity to summation n is equal to from y of 1 is nothing but simply summation n is equal to from 0 to infinity y of n only. So by substituting here y of n 0 to infinity is equal to a by 1 minus r. A is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus r is equal to 2 power minus 2. 1 minus 1 by 4. Like this also we will get the same answer, which is equal to, given x of z is equal to z plus z to the power minus 3 upon z plus z to the power minus 1, and given mod z is greater than 1, then x of n has, that is x of n expression is, then x of n is, they are asking. Okay, x of z equal to like this they have given, and the corresponding ROC equal to mod z greater than 1. That is nothing but the signal is of the positive sided signal. Signal is of the positive sided signal. For the positive sided signal, the corresponding z transform will be of the form, which form? For the positive sided signal, the one sided signal or right sided signal, the corresponding positive sided signal, the corresponding z transform to be of the form what? This is equal to some constant plus x equal to 0 constant plus z to the power minus 1 plus z to the power minus 2, like that. So in place of z you are having the z to the power minus 1, then the corresponding signal is the right sided signal or the one sided signal. The corresponding ROC is of the greater than ROC is the outside ROC. Here this is outside ROC, the corresponding is equal to this one. So by using the long division method, so this can be represented as the z plus z to the power minus 3 upon. So we have to write down the z plus z to the power minus 1. The corresponding expression, corresponding division one is simple. So with z, this is equal to z plus z to the power minus 1. The corresponding equal to minus this get cancelled, and you have minus z to the power minus 1 plus z to the power minus 3 plus z to the power minus 3. For getting this one again, you have to multiply this with the minus 2 z to the power minus 2. Minus 2 z to the power minus 2, then you will get the corresponding value minus z to the power minus 2 simply. Minus z to the power minus 2, the corresponding value is the z to the power minus 1 minus z to the power minus 3, minus z to the power minus 3. Upon doing again here we are getting plus and plus. This is 2 into z to the power minus 3, 2 into z to the power minus 3. To get about this again this is the cancel, we have to replace with the 2 into z to the power minus 4. The corresponding value equal to 2 into z to the power minus 3 plus 2 into z to the power minus 5. Again you have minus 2 into z to the power minus 5. For getting this one again you have to multiply with the minus 2 into z to the power minus 6, minus 2 into z to the power minus 6. Like this we will get. The corresponding value is equal to 1, 0, minus 2, 0, 2, 0, minus 2, like that you will get. Like that you will get. In options they will give you x of n is having a alternate zeros or like that. Alternate zeros or like that. Like that you have to calculate. Suppose in the ROC they have given mod z is less than 1. ROC they have given mod z is less than 1, then how can you calculate? At that situation you have to consider the expression as in reverse manner. Z minus 3 plus z into z power minus 1 plus z power minus 1 plus z. Like that you have to calculate, and if you simplify this one, this value is equal to simply z to the power minus 2, z to the power minus 2, you have z to the power minus 3 plus z to the power minus 1. Minus get cancel, this value equal to minus z to the power minus 1 plus z, and again you have to multiply this with the minus 1, minus equal to minus z to the power minus 1 minus z. After that we have 2z for this you have to get you have to multiply this with the 2z to the power 2z square, right? 2z square, if you multiply, this value will become 2z plus 2z cube. After that we have minus 2z cube. For this you have to multiply with the minus 2z to the power 4, so you are getting the positive side, right? Those expression starts from 2 0 minus 1 minus 4 minus 1 minus 2 minus 4 minus 6, like that. So you are getting the right sided signal, getting the left sided signal, so depending on this mod z greater than 1 and depending on the mod z less than 1, you have to consider, you have to write down. Okay, you have to write it, don't go through blindly z plus z inverse or z plus z power minus 3. If you represent this one, the expression is having only all of z power minus 2, z power minus 4, z power minus 6, like that. If mod z is less than 1, they have given. In this question you are getting the mixed form actually. Okay, if they will give you a proper question with mod z is left sided signal, inside ROC, that is inward ROC, at that question definitely you will get all the values are positive powers only, so the concept here is that at the inward signal you have to consider, the signal is of the like this, that is the powers are from z power 0 plus z power 1 plus z power 2 plus z power 3, like that you have to consider, powers are to be in the increasing manner, you have to consider. If mod z is greater than 1, they have given. At that situation you have to consider z power 4 plus z cube up to so on z power 0, like that you have to consider. In the decreasing manner you have to consider. Don't bother also, don't try to remember this increasing manner or decreasing manner or like that. Just to take it down and do the long division. If you are getting the powers of minus 2, then okay, that is correct. If you are getting powers of 2, then take the reverse manner. If you take one more minute more. Okay, definitely you may get the answer. No problem. Next one. Consider h of z is equal to z square plus 2z divided by z square plus 2z upon z cube minus 3z square plus 4z plus 1. This is your f of z they have given, h of z or f of z, whatever they have given, and the corresponding ROC is mod z greater than 1. Corresponding ROC here also mod z greater than 1. They are asking what is the value f of 3. F of 3 is equal to how much they are asking. F of 3 equal to how much they are asking. That is nothing but simply the coefficient of the z to the power minus 3 term. Z to the power minus 3 term. This is mod z greater than 1. So the expression you have to get the values are like that, z power minus 1, z power minus 2, z to the power minus 3, like that you have to get. So this can be represented as the z power 3 minus 3z square, z square plus 2z. Here it is z cube minus 3z square plus 4z plus 1 plus 4z plus 1. You have to multiply first with the z. You have to multiply first with the z to the power what? Z to the power minus 1. Z to the power minus 1, then it will become z square. So this value is equal to z square minus, not simple normal division only, minus 3z plus 4 plus z to the power minus 1. Z to the power minus 1 by taking subtraction this one. So this is equal to 3 plus this 5z minus 4 minus z inverse. To make this as a 5z, again you have to multiply with the plus 5 into z to the power minus 2 plus 5 into z to the power minus 2. The corresponding value will become 5z minus 15 minus 15 z to minus 15 minus 15, then plus 20 z to the power minus 1 z to the power minus 1 plus 5 z to the power minus 2 z to the power minus 2. After this we have 11. You have 11 minus 21 z to the power minus 1 minus 5 to the power minus 2, minus 5 to the power minus 2. To make this as 11, you have to multiply with the plus 11 into z to the power minus 3 plus 11, and this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled, and 0, and some not 0. Some value will be remain, but we are not required. Since we are required to calculate the value of f of 3, that f of 3 is nothing but simply the quotient of the z to the power minus 3 term only. So you can write this is equal to 4. So this is equal to 11. F of 3 equal to 11, you can write. Suppose if they give you mod z is less than 1, mod z is less than 1, like that they ask you, then you have to calculate in the reverse manner. At that situation, you may get the value of all the powers of z only. So the corresponding f of 3 value is simply 0. Since there is no term at all of z to the power minus 3. Okay, z to the power minus 3. The signal is of the left side signal. Therefore, n equal to 3 not exist. The corresponding value f of 3 is equal to 0. Directly we can consider. Okay, so the ROC plays important role while using the long division method. Don't go blindly. Be careful about this one. Okay, depending on the ROC only, you have to use the particular way. Then, what is the relation between Z and S? What is the relation between Z transform? Z means Z transform variable Z. S means Laplace transform variable S. Already we have seen. Z is equal to simply e to the power Ts only. Whatever you have. F of s is equal to what? F of s is equal to integration minus infinity to infinity f of t into e to the power minus st dt. E to the power minus st dt. The corresponding f of z is t will become nts. And only at the integer values of n only. So the integration will become summation. N equal to from minus infinity to infinity. Evaluation of the z transform already we have seen. Okay, not a new thing. F of nts into e to the power minus s into nts. So this can be represented as the minus infinity to infinity. And ts is variable considering as the 1 is equal to f of n something into e to the power minus sts whole to the power n. So the corresponding is equal to z to the power minus n f of n, z to the power n minus n f of n. So corresponding z is equal to e to the power st, e to the power st. Where this t is the sampling interval, the corresponding ln of z is equal to s into t. So s is equal to 1 by t ln of z, s is equal to 1 by t ln of z. Like this, the option may be available. Okay, that is for e power st, s equal to 1 by t ln of z, 1 by t ln of z. Okay, result. Suppose in the Laplace transform, f of s equal to some a divided by s minus a. That is having the pole at s equal to a. To convert this into the z transform, this f of s to be converted into the z transform. The corresponding pole at z is equal to e to the power at. Corresponding pole in z is equal to e to the power at. Like that we can write directly. And the corresponding expression in the z, f of z is equal to simply z divided by z minus e to the power at. Already got one problem. Okay, this can be represented as 1 by 1 minus e power at z inverse. So by taking the reverse transform of this one is equal to e power at whole to the power n into u of n. Now consider what is the inverse Laplace transform of this one. This is equal to e to the power at into u of t. U to the power at into u of t. Converting this into the discrete signal, we have to write t to nts, right? T to nts. So this can be represented as the e to the power ats whole to the power n into u of n. The corresponding one, both these two are equal only, right? This ts here is equal to t, e power ats whole to the power n into u of n. If they give you the question in the Laplace transform f of s, what is the corresponding z transform, they will ask you. We can go through the two ways. One way is that what is the corresponding poles in the z transform we have to identify. After that, directly you can write the expression. While writing the expression, you have to remember, you have to write in this way, z by z minus a, not simply like 1 by z minus a. If you go through this way, so the corresponding f of z, and then you can write the corresponding expression f of n. Okay. One more way is that first write down the f of t from the given f of s. And convert this into the f of n by placing t to nts, and then calculate the value of z transform, whatever. Both the processes same only, not a matter. Remember, here you have to write the corresponding corresponding with the use of this z pole, the corresponding f of z is equal to z upon z minus e to the power at. You have to consider a question, z transform of the corresponding Laplace transform. Find the z transform of the corresponding Laplace transform. G of s is equal to 10 upon s into s plus 5. What is the find the z transform of the corresponding Laplace transform? G of s is equal to 10 upon s into s plus 5. 10 upon s into s plus 5. For this one, directly first you have to subtract into the partial fraction. This can be represented as the a by s equal to 0. We have 2 by s. You have 2 by s and s equal to minus 5. We have minus 2 divided by s plus 5. Minus 2 divided by s plus 5. Here the pole s equal to pole and s equal to 0. Pole and s equal to 0. Corresponding z is equal to e to the power 0 to this value is equal to 1. Right? E to the power 0 to this value is equal to 1. Here pole and s equal to minus 5. The corresponding is e to the power minus 5t. Corresponding is e to the power minus 5t. Now directly you can write the corresponding z transform. G of z is equal to 2 upon 2 divided by 1 minus or 2 into z divided by z minus 1. 2 into z divided by z minus 1 minus 2 into z divided by z minus e to the power minus 5t. E to the power minus 5t. Upon simplification, what are the value you will get? That is the final value. So what is the value? By taking the 2z as the common, this equal to z minus e to the power minus 5t minus z plus 1 divided by minus z plus 1 divided by z minus 1 into z minus e to the power minus 5t. So this two will get cancelled. This is equal to 2z into 1 minus e to the power minus 5t divided by z minus 1 into z minus e to the power minus 5t. Directly you can write. One more question we do. Given h of s is equal to 2s plus 6 upon s square plus 6s plus 8. Convert into the discrete filter, the continuous filter h of s is equal to 2s plus 6 divided by s square plus 6s plus 8. Convert into the discrete filter. The corresponding h of z is equal to 2 into z square minus 0.503z. This is our previous question only, not now. Divided by z square minus 0.503z plus k. 0.503z plus k. What is the value of k they are asking? Okay, don't bother. Simple question only. With the continuous filter h of s, convert into the discrete filter with the corresponding sampling frequency fs is equal to 2h. From this you can write t is equal to 1 by 2. fs is equal to 2h. From this you can write ts is equal to 1 by 2. Procedure everything is same only. First we have to convert this into the partial fraction. Partial fraction expression is equal to 2s plus 6 upon s square plus 6. There is nothing but s plus 4 into s plus 2. S plus 4 into s plus 2. By substituting s equal to minus 4 here, minus 8 plus 4, minus 2 divided by minus 2 is equal to simply 1 divided by s plus 4. 1 by s plus 4. Substituting s equal to minus 2. This is 2 divided by 2 cancel. So 2 plus 1 divided by s plus 2 only, plus 1 divided by s plus 2 only, 2s plus 6 will be satisfied. So the corresponding poles are s equal to minus 6, corresponding poles are s equal to minus 2. Corresponding poles in z format is equal to e to the power st. So this value is equal to e to the power minus 4 divided by 2. Since t is equal to 1 by 2. Since t is equal to 1 by 2, the corresponding is equal to e to the power minus 2. And here also z is equal to e to the power minus 2 by 2, corresponding is equal to e to the power minus 1. Directly you can write this h of z is equal to, simply 1 divided by, that is nothing but z divided by z minus e to the power minus 2. Simple question because there is a previous question. As there is a previous question, any gate question is a simple question only. Okay. Of course, we have to remember about the concept. You have to know the concept. If you know the concept, the calculations are very simply maximum out of 63 questions. Out of 63 questions or 65 questions. 65 questions. We have only maximum calculation based questions are only up to 4 to 5 questions only. Remaining all the questions are concept based questions only. The concept and simple calculation. Okay, for 4 questions or 5 questions you may expect in the big calculation. You expect in the big calculation, and you can leave that 4 questions. No, also no problem to get the better rank in the examination. Getting 80 marks is enough to get a top 10. Okay, getting 80 marks is enough to get a top 10. Don't try to get the 100 marks. Don't try to get the 100 marks. If you try to get the 100 marks, if you may struck at those 5 lengthy calculation questions. You may struck at the 5 lengthy calculation questions. Okay, try to get the marks for 80 marks only. Try to get the top 10 only. Okay, we definitely will get in top 10 if you get the 80 marks. Just by dealing these 5 questions. Okay, no problem. 5 questions. At 10 questions you can do 10 into 2, 20 marks. Okay, 10 2 marks questions you can do for getting the 80 marks. Right, it's a equal to this one, z by z minus e power minus 2 plus z by z minus e to the power minus 1. Simple calculation, e power minus 2 you can substitute the value using the calculator, and by doing some simplification you may get the value of, you may get the expression of similar to like this. From that you can get the value of k by comparison. You get the value of k by comparison. Then next one, consider next one, right over. X of n is equal to minus 1 by 10 whole to the power n. X of n is equal to minus 1 by 10 whole to the power n. Minus 1 by 10 whole to the power n into u of n. Then y of z is equal to u of n, and given y of z is equal to x of z square. Then what is the value of y of x of? Then what is the value of y of 3 they are asking? Y of 3 they are asking. X of n is equal to minus 1 by 10 whole to the power n. The corresponding y of z equal to x of z square. The value of y, everything is correlated only, nothing, not in looping or anything. There is no magic at all. Okay, from single starting point of view I told you, there is no formulas, nothing are there. Okay, no formulas, only concept. No formulas, don't remember any formulas, only concept. We want to remember a formula, only one formula I told you, try to remember, whose value is equal to what? F of t equal to sigma n equal to from minus infinity. This is also not a formula. You can remember this formula only if you want. 2 pi by t j and omega naught, 2 pi by t k t, where ck is equal to 1 by t integration minus t by 2 to t by 2 f of t into e to the power minus j 2 pi by t kt. Only this formula, from this formula only everything was developed. From this formula only everything was developed. Okay, this is also not a formula. Already given to you how the question was appeared. Okay, no problem. So nothing, no formulas are there, nothing is there, only concept. Now, what is the final value of this one? What is the final value of this one? This one they have given. This is also already told to you. If the expression is 1 minus z to the power minus 4, then for that one try to write down 1 minus z to the power minus 2 multiply with the 1 plus z to the power minus 2 divided by 1 minus z to the power minus 1 into 1 plus z to the power minus 1. 1 plus z to the power minus 1 corresponding expression equal to limit z tending to 1 minus z inverse multiply of this one. This is the corresponding final value. So this is equal to limit z tending to 1. Limit z tending to 1. What will happen? This can be represented as the 1 minus z inverse whole square. 1 minus z inverse whole square it is. Again, this can be 1 minus z inverse cancel. This is equal to 1 by 4 into z power minus 1 into 1 minus z inverse into 1 plus z inverse into 1 plus z to the power minus 2 divided by 1 minus z inverse. This will get cancelled, and by substituting the value of 1 by 4 into 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. 1 into 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2 into 2, 4. This value is equal to 1. This value is equal to 1. Don't try to say here pole is equal to 1, z is equal to 1. It lies on the r equal to 1 circle. You cannot define the z transform of this one. Some simplification we need to require. And one part is going to be cancelled, and remaining part is cancelling with this numerator. Then corresponding given h of z is equal to alpha plus z inverse divided by, very important this one, h of z is equal to alpha plus z inverse divided by alpha plus Z inverse divided by 1 plus alpha Z inverse, 1 plus alpha Z inverse. What is the nature of this filter? What is the nature of this filter? Before that, I am going to calculate the magnitude of this one. Magnitude of this one, I am writing this h of Z is equal to, simply how can I calculate? Simply by placing Z is equal to e to the power j omega for magnitude point of view calculation. So Z to the power e to the power minus j omega divided by 1 plus alpha into e to the power minus j omega. So this is equal to alpha plus cos omega minus j sin omega upon 1 plus alpha into cos omega minus j alpha sin omega minus j alpha sin omega. The magnitude of this one is equal to, by magnitude of this one is equal to alpha square plus cos square omega plus 2 alpha cos omega plus sin square omega upon sin square omega upon with the square root upon this is equal to 1 plus alpha square cos square omega plus 2 alpha cos omega plus listen sin sin alpha square sin square omega with the square root. By taking this as a characteristic of cos square omega plus sin square omega equal to 1 only, cos square omega plus sin square omega equal to 1 only. So this is equal to alpha square plus 1 plus 2 alpha cos omega plus 2 alpha cos omega divided by taking alpha square as a common, alpha square into cos square omega plus sin square omega equal to constant is equal to 1 plus alpha square plus 2 alpha cos omega. So this value is equal to 1 only constant independent of frequency. Then the corresponding filter is said to be all pass filter, already we have seen. Okay, corresponding filter is said to be all pass filter magnitude of this one is equal to. So from this, if the expression is of this form, the corresponding filter is said to be a all pass filter. What is the zero of this one? Zero of this one is equal to Z equal to alpha. What is the pole of this one? Pole of this one Z is equal to 1 by alpha. If the zeros and poles are of this nature, if the zeros and poles are of this nature, then the corresponding filter is said to be a all pass filter. Okay, the distance, that is nothing but Z is equal to alpha is nothing but the location of zero from the origin, distance between the location of zero from the origin is equal to the distance from 0 to 1 by alpha, or we can say, remember the one, everything zeros and poles are of the reciprocal in nature. Zeros and poles are of the reciprocal in nature. The corresponding filter is called the all pass filter. And if alpha is of the complex in nature, then the condition is equal to Z of 0 is equal to alpha, then pole should be 1 by alpha star, conjugate of this one to be present, 1 by alpha star. Okay, that you have to remember. If alpha is of the complex in nature, then the relation between Zp and Z0 is equal to 1 by, finally you can substitute, you can remember star. Zp is equal to 1 by Z0 of star. Zp is nothing but pole of the H of Z is equal to 1 by Z0 of the H star. H is the real, then no problem. If alpha is 1 by alpha, if it is imaginary, then it should be 1 by alpha star, a conjugate of that one. Then the corresponding filter is called all pass filter. Directly you need to identify something they will give you some signal is passing through the discrete filter whose Laplace transform is given by 1 by 2 plus Z inverse divided by 1 plus 1 by 2 Z inverse, 1 plus 1 by 2 Z inverse, or 1 minus 1 by 2 Z inverse, whatever. 1 minus 1 by 2 Z inverse. Then what is the corresponding output? What is the magnitude of the corresponding output? They will ask you. As it is passing through this one, as the filter is the all pass filter means magnitude is equal to 1. At all frequency, whatever the input is here, the same output will appear at here. No need to do any calculations or anything. Okay, this simply by seeing the expression we have to identify the given signal is the all pass filter like that. Okay, it is the single all pass filter, means single pole all pass filter. If you have the multiple poles also, then you have to identify. Suppose they have given 2 plus Z inverse into 1 plus 2 Z inverse, 1 plus 2 Z inverse into something 1 plus 3 Z inverse divided by 3 plus Z inverse. And this situation also, this is also all pass filter only. By considering the magnitude, this one also, we will get the same magnitude only. What is the, if you want, calculate the magnitude of this one. For this one also, you will get the same value, whatever that one, the corresponding magnitude is equal to 1. So this also a corresponding all pass filter only, all pass filter of the second order you can say. All pass filter of the second order you can say. First order and second order you can say. Remember, the thing here is that whatever the zeros are there, there should be a reciprocal pole to be exist. Whatever the poles are there, there should be a reciprocal pole to be exist. So you have to identify You have to identify the given one. Identify the given filter in the all pass filter. Directly you can write within 1 second. They will give you the question like this only. From lengthy question, some lengthy input is there. Is given as a input to the discrete filter. Some lengthy transfer function like this they will give you. Like this they will give you, and they will give you what is the corresponding output. Corresponding output is equal to simply your input only. Because of this is all pass filter with magnitude is equal to 1. Magnitude is equal to 1 nothing but magnitude is 1 only. Base equal to 0. No need to add anything or no need to multiply anything. No need to multiply anything. The next coming one. H of z is equal to 0.1 z upon z minus 0.5. H of z is equal to 0.1 z upon z minus 0.5, and the corresponding input is given as this is your filter. Corresponding input is given as cos of 0.2 n plus 10 degrees. Then what is the maximum amplitude of the output? What is the maximum amplitude of the output? Maximum amplitude of the output. Already we know the signal is the phase of signal or the cosine signal. Output is also the same cosine signal only. Multiply with the h of omega at omega equal to omega naught. Here is equal to cos omega naught n plus 10 degrees. The corresponding is equal to, by substituting here in the form z equal to e power j omega. What is the maximum amplitude output they are asking? Output should be of input only 0.2 n plus 10 degrees with some magnitude which is equal to h of e to the power j omega with omega equal to how much? 0.2. With omega is equal to 0.8 h of e to the power j omega with omega is equal to 0.2 here. Now what is h of e power j omega? Equal to simply 0.1 into e power j omega divided by e power j omega minus 0.5. In place of omega you have to substitute the value 0.2, then calculate the value. Equal to 0.1 into e to the power j 0.2 divided by e to the power j 0.2 minus 0.5. They are asking the magnitude, the corresponding magnitude. If you consider this value is equal to simply 0.1, the magnitude of the Bessel's function is always 1 only. This is 0.1 divided by cos 0.2 plus j sin 0.2 minus 0.5. Cos 0.2 plus j sin 0.2 minus 0.5. Here the importance is that this is 0.2 is the radians or degrees. Radians or degrees. Okay, cos 0.2. While calculating the cos 0.2, we have to put the calculator in the radian mode. We have to put the calculator in the radian mode. It's very important. This is very important. Cos 0.2. Here this cos 0.2, omega is in the radians. Omega is in the radians, right? Omega is in the radians. So we have to consider this while calculating this cos 0.2. You have to put your calculator in the radian mode. From that you can calculate whatever the answer you will get. Okay, the importance is that is only because this omega not a degree here. This is a radians. Right. But similarly, the corresponding pace, whatever you will get, the pace to be added to this one also. 0.2 n plus 10 minus corresponding that pace. Okay, try to calculate. We are not having the calculator here. Right. Next one. Now given h2 of n is equal to, given some expression h2 of n is equal to g of n into h1 of n. Given some expression h2 of n is equal to g of n into h1 of n, and the corresponding jet transform of this one is, and the corresponding jet transform of this one are given like this. Corresponding jet transform of this h1 of z having 2 zeros or 2 poles, whatever. 2 zeros or 2 poles at r equal to 3/4 circle. At r equal to 3/4 circle, the corresponding h2 of z is the corresponding poles at r equal to 1/2 circle. Corresponding poles at r equal to 1/2 circle. Then they are asking the summation of this signal g of n is equal to how much? Summation of this signal g of n is equal to how much? G of n is equal to how much they are asking. Now listen. Here h1 of z is having the poles at r equal to 3/4 circle. At r equal to 3/4 circle, this changes into the r equal to 1/2 circle. R equal to 1/2 circle. That is nothing but something multiplied with 3/4 into x something multiplied 3 by 4 that become 1 by 2. So the corresponding x value is equal to here is equal to 2 by 3. Corresponding x value is equal to 2 by 3. By multiplying this x with the with this corresponding r, you are getting the pole at the corresponding r is equal to 1 by 2. Corresponding r is equal to 1 by 2. That is nothing but your h2 object can be represented as the h2 object can be represented as the h1 of z divided by 2 by 3. Z divided by 2 by 3. The z divided by 2 by 3 scaling property, shifting property is the Laplace transform. The corresponding is the scaling in the z transform. We have seen actually. Okay, the corresponding h2 of z is equal to h1 of z divided by 2 by 3. You are having one property. You are having one property for h1 of n is h of z. For h1 of n is h1 of z, then the corresponding h1 of z divided by 2 by 3 is nothing but simply your 2 by 3 whole to the power n into h of h1 of n. 2 by 3 whole to the power n into h1 of n is the corresponding h2 of n. This is your h2 of n. They are given h2 of n is equal to g of n into h1 of n. Here the concept is the identification of these two, comparison of these two h1 of z and h2 of z, h1 of z and h2 of z. Then what is the value of x equal to 2 by 3? By multiplying what factor, you are getting this h2 of z. Okay, here we are multiplying this one. The corresponding z point value should be z divided by 2 by 3. Z divided by 2 by 3, like that only f of 80 is there. Then the corresponding sample values of t are going to be multiplied with the 1 by a, like that concept only. You are writing this h2 of z equal to h1 of z by 2 by 3. Z by 2 by 3 is the property f1 and f1 of n equal to h1 of z by a. From this we can analyze this h2 of n is equal to h1 of n into h2 of n is equal to h1 of n into 2 by 3 whole to the power n. 2 by 3 whole to the power n. So from this directly you can write this g of n is equal to 2 by 3 whole to the power n, and already in the question they have given that g of n is equal to 0 for n less than or equal to 0. So you can write this g of n is equal to, so you can write this g of n is equal to simply 2 by 3, simply 2 by 3, g of n is equal to simply 2 by 3 whole to the power n into u of n whole to the power n into u of n. You have to calculate the corresponding summation of this expression. Summation of this expression is nothing but simply in place of simply write down the z transform of this one and substitute z is equal to 1. And substitute z is equal to 1, or we can write the summation expression is equal to 1 plus 2 by 3 whole square, 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3 whole square, like that only. So corresponding summation equal to a by 1 minus r, a by 1 minus 2 by 3. This value is equal to 3. A by 1 minus 3. This value is equal to 3. This value is equal to 3. Now coming to this one, if e to the power j omega naught n is given as the input e to the power j omega t in Fourier transform, e to the power j omega t is given as input, the corresponding output is equal to e power j omega t into magnitude of h of omega at omega equal to omega naught. Clear? Already we have seen in the Laplace transform corresponding expression was interlinked to the, was correlated to the Laplace transform also. Similarly, in this expression e power j omega naught n is given as the input to the filter h of e power j omega. The corresponding output is equal to same value e power j omega naught n into value of h of e power j omega at omega equal to omega naught. At omega equal to omega naught. At omega equal to omega naught. So here also you can write by considering this e power j omega naught as the z naught, by considering this e to the power j omega naught n as the your z naught, the corresponding if the input is equal to z naught whole to the power n, some constant z naught whole to the power n, some constant z naught whole to the power something 4 to the power n, you can consider z naught whole to the power n is given as the input to the h of z, e power j omega equal to z is equal to e to the power j omega, as like s equal to j omega, as like s equal to r into here r is considering as the 1, or is considering as the 1 that is equal to e power j omega. This is as we have s equal to j omega, right? S equal to j omega, right? Then nothing but sigma equal to 0. Sigma equal to 0 is nothing but r is equal to e power sigma, e power 0 which is equal to 1. So corresponding z is equal to e power j omega 1. That only here, nothing is there, not a new thing. Okay, not a new thing. By considering a z equal to e power j omega, corresponding is your h of z, the output is equal to z naught whole to the power n. That is nothing but 4 to the power n. We consider some example 4 to the power n into h of z at z is equal to z naught, at z is equal to z naught here is equal to 4, h of z at z is equal to 4, h of z at z is equal to 4, z equal to 4. So this property, this is also very important. In the Laplace transform also we have seen, this also we have to remember. Suppose consider a question, take a question, the signal, the input signal e to the power j pi by 4 n, the input signal signal e power j pi by 4 n, j pi by 4 n. is given as input to the discrete filter H object, given as input to the discrete filter H object, then it produces the output. It produces the output e to the power j pi by 4 n into k. Then what is the value of k they are asking? What is the value of k they are asking? Okay, they are asking, right? Listen. Here the input is equal to e to the power j pi by 4 n. So corresponding omega naught is equal to here is equal to pi by this can be represented as the a to the power n. A to the power n, right? A is equal to here a is equal to here e to the power j pi by 4. E to the power j pi by 4. J pi by 4 is nothing but the value whatever you are getting, the value is the equal j pi by 4. So this can be represented as the z naught whole to the power n. Z naught whole to the power n is given as input to the H object. The corresponding output is equal to Z naught whole to the power n into H object at Z is equal to Z naught and Z is equal to Z naught. What is H object here? H object they have given. Directly we can write the H object. The corresponding H object is equal to simply 4 root 2 Z square, 4 root 2 Z square minus 2 root 2 Z to the power 1 minus 2 root 2 Z to the power 1 minus 2 root 2 z to the power minus 1 plus 4 root 2 z to the power minus 2. This is the corresponding interval expression. In this expression, we have to calculate in place of z. In place of z, we have to place z equal to z naught. The corresponding z naught is equal to what? E to the power j pi by 4. What is e power j pi by 4? This is equal to simply 1 by root 2 plus j by root 2. 1 by root 2 plus j by root 2. By substituting all these values on simplification, we will get this value. You will get the value of each of the z is equal to corresponding z naught. Z is equal to corresponding z naught, and then substitute here in this one. That is the value of k. That is the value of your k. That is the value of your k. Now calculate the final value of simplification only. Nothing is there. What you will get? 4 root 2 into z square plus z to the power minus 2. That is nothing but simple simplification. No, not a big thing. Z square plus z to the power minus 2. That is nothing but z is equal to what you have? E to the power j pi by 4. That z square plus is equal to e to the power j pi by 4 into 2 plus e to the power minus j pi by 4 into 2. Right? Minus j pi by 4 into 2 minus 2 root 2 into z to the power 1 minus z to the power minus. That is nothing but e to the power j pi by 4. E to the power j pi by 4 minus e to the power minus j pi by 4. E to the power minus j pi by 4.